Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel RJ Trades. If you have not, don't forget to like and subscribe, the comment below. And if you have any questions, don't forget to comment below. I answer all the questions. And let's get started. I just wanted to go over the today's date. And today was a monster date. We had a huge run up, and some of the winners were new, of course, running from yesterday's. And Facebook, Netflix, Roku. I was in a Roku a little bit. I missed. I was in a Facebook too. I saw a little early, but yeah. Again, profit is profit. You should never FOMO, like it could have it. It could go down or whatever. But I wanted to talk about all those kind of review. So yeah, Facebook. Facebook is one of the one of the company I think still has a lot more potentials among the FANG. Like Facebook has a great infrastructure. They are in a uh, if you know, I mean, you probably use Facebook or Instagram or WhatsApp or whatever, right? They have plethora of applications, and it's one of the great, like literally they have like 2 billion plus, like one third of the world is in Facebook. So lot of potential. So let's look into the some stock. So one thing I was Okay, let's do a daily candle. So I wanted to kind of show you guys one of the favorite pattern I use and how this kind of maybe makes sense to you too. See, Facebook, right? So this is one of the best pattern I see. Facebook was kind of consolidating. So when you see this, if a stock consolidate a long time, when the moves comes big. If you look at the Facebook, right, it was kind of if you draw a trend line right around here, uh, right, it was kind of trying to break that 145 150 to 150 range. Then one day out of nowhere, I think was it earnings, I think it was earning or some news came out. I think it was earning. I forgot what was the news, but they had a bad news, like every all the advertisers were gonna pull back. That was a good opportunities. Then it came back, but it was not able to break out from this range and longer this range. And again, you gotta look into it. Like some stocks are really slow, like bank stock are really tech stock. They move fast. Again, they drop fast too when something happens. Cause in we're 135, that was like perfect opportunity. I didn't catch it, but look at that. So it was kind of trying to break out from that 130 140 region. Like it was touching 140 45, kind of lot of resistance right around there. You can see that, right? It was not able, then it suddenly broke above that. That was one of the, I took a call right around here sometimes once it broke all this resistance and kind of up, but it kind of slowed down for 3 or 4 days. Really slowed down, but always, that's why you need to have a wiggle room. If you are in a call and you are kind of stopping right in 10%, you'll knock out right here, right? Then you'll miss it out. So you need to give it enough room so that it doesn't execute. So once it's done, it's popped up, then again consolidation, and last 2 days we are really monster. Yesterday we had a great run, and today almost like I don't even remember what was the point, but almost 300. Yeah, we are still at 300. So $20 moved almost. It was like 60 or 70 day before yesterday. So we moved like $30 in a 1 or 2 days. That's a monster run. So amazing run. I would not suggest getting into this right now. It's too high right now. And other things I wanted to kind of talk about was maybe look at the 5 minutes for today. So you gotta kind of make the chart when you're different time frame. So that's kind of, it doesn't auto adjust, I guess. But this is ABCD pattern. I have this right here. So ABCD is like it just goes up, then kind of consolidate. And a lot of stocks, if it moves really high, does that. Look at that. This A is the top in the morning, like right around 10 10 15 or something. Then you have a B, stock breakout and sets intraday high. That was an intraday high. Stock pulls back and set, so it sets up a low. Stock sets higher low and begin to run. Now after that, it goes a low, then it gonna make higher low, right? Once it breaks out, then that's when it break out the intraday high level, that's a daily resistance, right? Then it pops up. Exactly, that's what happened with the Facebook. Look at that. It went up, then it went down. That was kind of low. Again, this is low, but let's look at the body, not the wick. So that was low. It did touch low, so it acted as the resistance twice. Then you can see that it just went high, then it's higher lows, right? Higher lows, then it literally popped up. You could literally got from 198.97. That's $2 or $3. Went up to, I think, 302. That's $3 or $4. So this is one of the good pattern too. Like a lot of people chase like way up here, but you gotta kind of look at, sometimes it doesn't break out, sometimes it just dies down too. So always like you gotta make sure you enter at the right price. So yeah, Facebook has a great move. Let's see tomorrow. Tomorrow Powell is speaking tomorrow, so I don't know how that's gonna pan out, but yeah. Another massive run is Netflix. I was looking at the chart and everything. I totally missed this monster, but it was a monster move. Look at that. The resistance was 197. This is not even I did now. It was like right before I was just plotting it. But once it breaks 197, it was kind of game over, right? So yeah, so it was 197 area was resistance, then it was like 500, and after that yeah, then those were the near resistance. Yeah, look at that, it broke that. Once it did that, then it broke pretty much like 510. Oh man, there's so many opportunity for this one. If it broke 510 too, I totally missed. I didn't even look that much. I was kind of looking at other ticker. I was live this morning too, but what a run! It was crazy run. So they went up to 510, but today, okay, after 510, it was, oh man, what a run! So you gotta look into your ticker too. So that's something I missed it. Big run, but this was a pure gold play, and it just keeps going up. Look at the volume, right? Like you have just in the morning a little bit, but today the volume was there whole day. And I emphasize always, like, look at the volume. When you have a good volume, it makes good moves. They're $53 today. That's like if you're in the money, like one call like this week only, it's a $5,000. You could probably got it for like $200-300. So $200-300 to 5,000. So if you had three Netflix call, I saw like 500 calls were going for 300 in the morning. So if you got 1,000, you got like 53,000. If you kind of keep it till now, if you got it at like 48, probably made it more. But that was crazy monster move for Netflix. That was really huge move from Netflix. What else? We talk about Facebook. Okay, NIO. Again, long term great, short term I'm not gonna enter right now, but had a quite a run. So man, yeah. So NIO kind of open up like open almost like 19 and went up to 20, then it went back to 18. So I guess that was a good opportunity, but I didn't want it to chase. It was up too much, but it keep running, and it's 2081. So 16%, another big one. And also, NEO was all-time high. It did not had any resistance. It was building resistance. For example, this line, right? You can just do that's an intraday high. See, that's exactly what I was talking about, like the ABCD kind of it did, but intraday high, then it just broke right through it, then up to 2080 right now, almost high. That was a great. Okay, another was Roku. I was live this morning and we kind of talked about Roku and how Roku moves, and this was exactly what I was saying, right? Roku moves on the upgrades, and they had a massive move, and literally from 151 to 165, 15 points. That's a massive 11% gain. That was a huge move, but look at that. It went all intraday high, then bounced back a little bit 60 and give you opportunity again 60 to 66. So Don't always chase it. Look for a pullback and see if it's break you know support or resistance, then only enter. I always suggest, right? So if you're like, if you go to enter here and here, that's perfectly good. You can just set your stop loss, like whatever mental stop loss. Again, first for options, like you're gonna have exactly, you gotta put your mental stop loss or stop loss on the like if it breaks certain price in the stock price. But look at that, it went there when it consolidated. Always look, they always do that, right? So when it consolidated, you can literally see now it was in a downtrend for short terms. Then if it's 5 minutes, you can maybe do like couple one or three. I don't suggest, like I would look at 15 minutes and probably do 5 minutes. But yeah, 15 minutes kind of going up, but yeah, consolidation right here. Then you could literally trade off this support, this range, right? Then it went up and up and up, and now it went. So that was another move. And the other things always look into is like when text moving, how's the QQQ is doing, right? QQ is up, QQ was up, it was doing great today. So kind of that makes sense, right? Text up, QQ up. Because sometimes what happens is like QQ is down or the whole environment. Today SPY up too. So whole environment is kind of iffy or down or sideways. Then you don't have a clear trend. So look for the good days. Like you don't have to trade every day. Sometimes I don't trade and it's the best day ever. Just take a rest. Oh man, it just broke the. Okay, that was a channel. So big channel for QQQ. Looks, yeah, it's up in the channel, but man, QQ, it's crazy market though. It's awesome, good for us, I guess. Yeah. Anyway, that's it for today. If you have any question or comment, do let me know. But that's it for today. Thank you.